Hi there, this is Depressing Draws, and I thought I would do another gameplay video of Illuminascii, since I haven't done one for a little while, and because there's been a lot of changes in the game and we're sort of slowly creeping towards the main release. But let's put that aside for a moment and let's get in the game. Just my little tribute to the Resident Evil series there. We're not going to watch the tutorial because it really needs changing, and you probably don't want to watch it anyway. So first we can do the same old of choosing our character for the game. Let's see what we get here. I don't want to be an estate agent. The modest fruit photographer sounds good to me. So we've got a lot of graphical overhauls since the last video that I've posted. We've added a lot of sort of visual effects like bloom and the old HDR and this sort of thing, some vignetting as well, and also we can see right here sort of spooking around in front of us is one of the new style enemies. They're not massively different to what they are, but there are now 50 different fonts for the enemies in the game, all free for commercial use, as you can probably imagine. And here's another new object for the game. These are the ATM machines. These need a new model basically, but I've got an idea what I want to do with them. But at the moment, the only thing you can do with ATMs is basically break them, and sometimes they drop cash, sometimes they don't. You know, this is just your luck. Also here is what I did before was kick over the bins. That's their main purpose in life. Sometimes they drop items, sometimes they don't. Another new feature of Illuminascii is the doors. Now the doors have been in it for a long time, however now if you successfully kick one open, hopefully if I can do that here, yes, they now actually break off and then after a little while fade out of existence, so they don't get in the way too much. But that's just a sort of a little feature just to make sure you're not locked in anywhere basically. These are some new drawers, and we come across one of the new items in the game, and as you can probably see, that is a CD made out of ASCII characters. And the idea is that is what you call a clue in the game, and the idea is to collect 5 clues each level, then you may exit the level because I say so. And I'm developing this game, and that is what we'll get. In the grim darkness of the far future, there is only war. I hope I don't get like some sort of get sued or anything for using like quotes out of popular media, otherwise I'll probably just have to remove them all, and I think that we'll all be a good deal sadder as a result, or maybe not all of us, just people who play and enjoy this game maybe, I don't know. But yes, here's a new key, and you can see here I have added some more ASCII character CCTV cameras, which are of course breakable. To what end they're breakable I don't know. They obviously need some sort of function, but that's all you can do at the moment. Here we have one of the randomly generated shops, which is in this instance a gift shop. Now we can open the window, shoot the pompous cricket bat inside, and go and steal his goods basically. There's a till cash register, looking a bit shabby at the moment, but you know, again I'm going to update the model soon enough, and here's a little glitch. That sign shouldn't be there. So we picked up our first new weapon of the game, and I'm just going to kick open this locker if I can. Yep, there we go, and we get our second clue. Happens to be a pamphlet. So now this new pistol I've picked up, you can now check the stats of the weapons by pressing tab, and we can see that the A, C, D, RF and RL, I'm going to explain this a bit better, but A stands for accuracy, C stands for the number of bullets you get in a clip, D is your damage, RF is your fire rate, and RL is your reload rate. So we can see here these two first pistols that we've had in the game compared to each other. This one has got a better accuracy, it's got less bullets in a clip, more damage, same rate of fire, and it reloads that much slower. But at the moment accuracy isn't working in the game as intended, but that will be in soon, or so I hope. And so we're just going to search for more buildings, see if we can find some more clues. and hopefully be on our way in this level. There's a lot more lighting in the levels as well of different structures, and I'm going to be putting in some more as well, hopefully. We've got a nice fat R to shoot there. I certainly did enjoy that, as well as this Skinny O, which was a pointless assassin, of course. I'm not sure indeed how much the enemy names are adding at the moment, but they're going to stay in, to be honest with you, so I'm not going to worry about the needful things. Again, another reference. I hope Stephen King isn't feeling like he wants to sue me, poor old me, indie developer with no money. So let's shoot this spooky looking S. This is a different kind of shop, a slightly different layout, and also this has a vendor mat in. Slightly problem with the textures and the generation here at the moment, but we're going to fix that soon. And do I want any of the things here? I could go for some more ammo, I think. So again, this is in alpha stage at the moment, and we've got our third clue, but it's in alpha stage. You know, there's going to be glitches, bugs, and graphical glitches. It's just one of those things, basically. But we are slowly getting there. Let's burst into this person's house, as it were. And another new feature, yes, light bulbs in houses, and yes, we can turn them on with a death flicker switch, as well as clickable tables, because obviously everyone needs a clickable table in their house. No clues in there. Big ass R, but we'll swiftly take care of it with our lovely new weapon. A nice 3.5-inch diskette there, and a bit of a problem with the event text there, but you know, again, it's going to be one of those things that we'll fix shortly. And again, another light toggleable thingamajig, which we can also break. Happy days, and that's one of my favourite manoeuvres, of kicking out the window, jumping straight out. You know, it makes life worth living, I think, that sort of thing. This is another new feature of the levels, and this is what you call a trap. So basically these unpleasant sort of snap trap type things, very much like the ones out of Prince of Persia. Yes, they close and snap on you when you get close enough. So the idea is that, you know, if you're just running through the level willy-nilly, then and you're not paying attention, here's another one, then you're likely to get snap trapped. Some more ammo, we always like more ammo, and you can see at the bottom there our hunger clock is indicating that we are getting hungry, so let's eat some food out of the old inventory system, and we are well on our way. I'll just demonstrate this again. So there's sort of times, so basically if you're just going straight forward, then you know you will get trapped from let's go to this head shop, such as it is, shoot the shopkeeper, steal his health, and it's our final clue of the level, and you can see there it indicates to us the level exit, which is this big green helicopter right here, and let's go to the next level. This is just a little intermediate cutscene. I'm not sure if these can stay in the game as they are, but let's watch it for now. Another video game reference there if you didn't catch it, and you would do well to catch all the references in this game, I think, if you weren't me, basically, but you know, you might get some of them. New thing about all the level, all the enemies in the level, I should say, is that they do have randomised projectile colours and randomised projectile firing rates. And here's another new feature, God, I'm telling you this a lot in the video, locked chests. So now the keys have a proper use. You can see this chest is locked, and if we use one of our keys with the E key, yes, it unlocks, and we get some ammo at the chest. Very nice, very nice. And let's carry on. You know, the same modus operandi. We sort of go around the level powering ourselves up, inverted commas. You see, basically at the moment this is done through the procurement on site of different weapons. Here's an ASCII cat that has spawned and run away. This is a little Easter egg, I guess. And so what was I saying? Yes, so you're getting better and better weapons basically by sort of managing your inventory and ammo in the levels, and basically so you can be powerful enough to beat the final boss. Here's a clue. It is, yes, a newspaper. So we'll grab that. That is our first clue of the level. And and this is a little feature which isn't quite in the game yet, but soon it will be like random types of level exits. So rather than going to the helicopter each time, you'll have like maybe an option of where you want to go. And this is one of the level exits which has got an elevator in. And if we use the elevator here, that'll open up and we can go in, and then we can go to the office level, but that is not in the game at the moment. but certainly it soon will be. And there are new level types implemented in the game. They just aren't actually implemented in this release here, which I'm playing. But the office levels I like a lot. They're not quite as varied as the city levels, but then, you know, you'd probably have to expect that, given that there's going to be more stuff in the city. Oh, someone's angry. There's going to be more stuff in the city than there is in an office. I'm sure you'll agree on that. Health's looking a bit low there, so let's just use some of our health. Not getting a lot of cash drop-ups out of these ATMs machines, unfortunately, but you know, they are sort of, the chances are massaged, so you don't run around with a whole lot of money and unbalance the game. Basically, another ASCII cat has spawned out of this bin, and off he runs down the street. See you later, Mr. Cat. I'm sorry I disturbed you from your lunch of garbage, as it were. Just gonna avoid this snap trap nice and deftly. And you probably noticed that I'm trying to add some visual distinction between the levels by sort of differing the sort of textured lighting and what have you amongst them, sort of give them a bit more of a different feel rather than running around identically coloured ones. I hope that works a little bit better than the last cities, which all had the same colouring. I don't know, you tell me, you tell me. And I'm starving to death at the moment, so that is a bit of a problem. I need to get my ass out of gear, stop lollygagging around, and find some more food. There's some there, so we will have that. Thank you, we'll eat that very quickly, because we do not want to be starving to death. And that's sort of one of the main things to keep you sort of progressing through the game. You know, if you don't eat enough food, you will starve to death, and if you're not going through the levels in quick enough, or you're not achieving enough in the levels as you go through, then you're going to find yourself starving. And that is one of my little prompts to you to say, well, maybe you should be a little bit less cautious and maybe throwing caution to the wind. Here's our second clue, and this is a hard drive, if you can see that on the video. Don't know how well that's going to turn out, because they are quite intricate little things, and as you know, the video is going to get compressed and darkened down really, and well, we'll see how it goes. I've just sort of gone in a big circle here, but never mind, we can carry on. Here's a dead end. Don't want to go down that way. You know, that's the thing about randomly generated terrain, which this is all randomly generated. I'm particularly proud. Another cat. These seem to be spawning quite a lot recently. Maybe I need to lower the chances of that. Here's a bomb that's that has spawned. They don't actually hurt you at the moment, so there's no need to fear them as yet. But that will be in the game shortly. It's just one of those things on the never-ending list of stuff that I need to do to finish the game, which is quite a lot, and it's turning out to be quite a lot of work. You know, I started this basically a year ago, and this is basically how far we've got till now. I don't think I've done too badly, but there we go. New pistol for us. Oh, and this one is a hard hitter indeed. So, oh, some more health there, nice. But no clues in the drawers, which is ultimately what we're looking for to progress to the next level. But yeah, I feel like that probably shows you a good idea of the new features in the game. We're just going to kill this empty newspaper article there. I'm very pleased with the way the fonts turned out. I think they add a little bit of je ne sais quoi to the enemy diversity, shall we say. I think it's good. So let's just turn that light on, so we've got a bit more light in the room. And an R stuck in the floor again. You know, the odd bug like that is still in the game, but there we go. And yes, I hope you've enjoyed this new gameplay footage of Illuminascii, and hopefully I will see you next time.